A feature that was removed when I changed from the 1.x to the 2.x version of XenWord was user mapping. The user mapping within Redux framework is pretty tricky because I have not figured out how to do a raw PHP within the framework or any kind of callback for that matter. So I literally have been kind of trying to figure out a way around things. And what I've done so far is a switch to enable advanced mapping. So if someone only wants to enter in a default role as subscriber or something else, that's possible. Now I've added in this advanced mapping feature that can be enabled. It's disabled by default. But if we come down to something like user group 3, user group 3 is by default in XenForo is an administration account. So if we set this to administrator, user 4 is is something along the line of a moderator. So if you want the moderators to be able to contribute or be an author or something like that. Anyway, this allows then an automatic mapping, if you will. So let me show you what I mean by that. I'm going to first go into the administration panel, and we look at Gracie, and we can see that Gracie's account has a secondary user group of administration or administrative. Okay. We go into the database of WordPress, we can see that there's nothing in there yet. We can also see that we'll delete out Gracie as a user. This allows us then to test what happens if Gracie logs in. So I'm going to log out, and at this point, I come over here, and I have a widget down here that will show me the user information. This is included in XenForo. In XenWord. So let me log in as Gracie on this local development environment, and we can see right down here that she's WP role of administrator. So that pulls from the code, the new code in 2.5, and if you go in, you can see that she sees everything as an administrator. She's able to click on updates, etc. So if she wanted to update a plugin, she should be able to do that, etc. The other thing you need to see is what happened here in the database. You can see the database Gracie was added, and you can see that her user meta information was added also, and she's down as an administrator. All right. So it works for one secondary user group. If there are multiple secondary user groups, then it does not pull this in properly. And that's just something I'll have to keep fussing with on the code. All right, but I hope this helps.